So let's get into how Kevin Samuels rated Nicki Minaj as a 9.
I feel as though he even backed it up why he said that, on her eyes and her facial features, and he even goes far. He said about the slanted eyes, and even I have slanted eyes. People be like, "Oh God, like you must have some Asian or Japanese in your bloodline." I was just like, "No, I'm just a descendant from Africa, So I'm just like, it's deeper than that. But
The
people,
Khoisan tribe.
yeah, the Khoisan tribe is spelled KHOSAOIAN. Look that up. That's good. It's a good history lesson.
Yeah.
But face symmetrical. I feel like that because it's deeper than just. I say symmetrics because if someone's like, once again, naturally beautiful. So it's naturally beautiful and has like natural like face features, like you see them as more respectful. Like you see them as more on a high pedestal.
Right. Yeah, I definitely feel like he placed a lot of it on the eyes and it being more of Asian features, and that is not on an Asian person. It can be seen as more exotic. That's kind of the angle he was going at it with. And I stated, it's Khoisan eyes. That's the genetic fathers and the genetic parents of Asians, and they're from Africa.
Do you think that like Asians, like having Asian features, especially now, like Black China and them, like having that is more like
Asian doll.
seeing more, like seeing more beautiful and seeing more high pedestal. I don't think Asian doll doesn't even look that Asian to me.
She has somewhat,
I
but
think it's not as
to
heavy.
actually name yourself Asian doll, no. And like I said, it would be something if she was naming herself like Khoisan doll or something like that. At least that would be more closer to her genetics,
Yeah,
because they're from Africa, and you look it up. You can look it up right now. If you look it up on Wikipedia, Khoisan tribe, they're the oldest genetic parents on Earth right now, still living. So yeah, I think when you have women like Black China, Nicki Minaj, when she gets into her Chung Li persona, Asian dog, they do that to seem more exotic. They don't want to be necessarily lumped together with your average black woman. So that's what I think, that plays a part. And anytime there's what we can say genetic rarities on other races, that's always going to be looked at because it's going to be found as exotic. So a lot of people had a problem with this, and this was more of the male side. The women had more of a problem with Nicki Minaj rating herself as a 7. The men, especially like the Black Manosphere, the Red Pill community, they had a big issue with Kevin Samuels giving her a 9. And ultimately, at the end of the day, what I feel like he gave her a 9 for was it was just business. Whether he felt like that himself, being an image consultant or whatnot, I think he pretty much was just doing that for business. The Barbs are known to attack people in the comments. His channel would have been lit the hell up if he would have ranked. Put it this way: imagine this. Imagine Nicki Minaj rating herself a 9 and Kevin Samuels rating her a 7.
Exactly.
What reaction do you think that would have had?
And I feel as though and people comfort me in the comments, but it's alright. But it's the fact of I feel like he should have rated her on a deeper spectrum rather than just to looks, because she did get some work done. I'm gonna put it out. She did. We all know this. So I'm just it's deeper than just that, because people who are naturalists, who are just naturally beautiful, and even the next generation coming up, they get to get all this work done just to look the image when you naturally already have the work done. If that makes sense. I'm just like, I don't know.
Natural versus surgical.
I feel like as like how high he is like in just the black community, just in the community, like on the media and period.
Yeah.
He should have went deeper on just her physical appearance.
I agree with that. I feel like, but that's kind of the basis of what he does as an image consultant. But he definitely could have went a little bit deeper to why he ranked her a 9. Because, well, how I personally do a ranking system, then this is how I personally do it. The first the first 5 numbers, that comes for how you look. That's how I do the first 5 numbers. The last 5 numbers, and this is 0 out of 10. The last 5 numbers, I add up dependent on your personality and what you have going on. So for instance, the most, which whatever you want to deem as a whole, the sexiest woman alive to me is rated as a 5. That's her looks. The rest of her ranking will be based on her personality and what she has going on. So if she has a negative personality, she will remain at a 5 or maybe even bump it just to a 6. But if she has an amazing personality and she has things going on for herself, she's respectable. She treats people as she wants to be treated. Then you can get rankings of 7, 8, 9, 10, all that type of stuff.
I would rank the one female. Like there's other ones, but one of the ones I would on top of my head right now, I would rank a 10 right now would be Angelina Bassett.
Definitely,
she is
in my
beautiful,
book,
and she's a talent, and like
I wouldn't give her a 10, but she gets a 9 in my book. Yeah, definitely,
she's pretty high up there. Yeah, intelligent, rise.
She's damn near it. You know, she's damn near it.
She was walking, just boom, just beautiful.
Even at her age now, I would date her. I definitely would deal with her at her age now. So she looks damn good. That's one thing I want to say. And, you know, it's unfortunate that she really doesn't get her paid dues for all the work she's put in. She should have won an Oscar.
Definitely a smash.
Yeah, and she's still doing big production movies like Black Panther. It's crazy for her not to have won an Oscar by this point. But, you know, that's a different conversation for another video. We'll definitely get into that. I feel like that's deserving of its own video. So, yeah, when I've watched a couple videos by other content creators, and my reaction was just like,
oh, shit. Here we go again.
You know, so if you don't understand the politicking and the things you got to do when you're at a certain level, it's like they wanted Kevin Samuels to like just to destroy her. That's the energy it feel like by the tone in their voice, by the words that they were using. They just wanted him to just get on her ass, like, bitch, you ain't this level, you ain't this, you ain't that. Humble yourself down, you know. And I feel Nicki Minaj already prepared for that anyway. That's the reason why she rated herself a 7. It's like, okay, I'm coming in the door humble. You know what I am. You know how much I'm worth. You know that I have multiple hits on the Billboard. You know I've been doing this for 10 years. Like, she came in the door with humility because she knew that would give her the benefit of the doubt and the highest ranking when walking away when it came to the public opinion, the court of public opinion.
I feel like as females, like, that's just what we do. Like, we're always doing our hopes up because we're so used to being talked down upon just trauma. We're talking down.
It's definitely trauma.
Up. And I feel like, and people misuse Kevin Gates that they want to do that because they miss.
You mean Kevin Samuels?
Sorry.
It's all right. Go ahead.
Kevin Samuels, they always like misuse like how he views people, you know, like I said, like when he does interviews, he gets their pass. I feel like he already knew Nicki Minaj's past, so like I said, and then like he used only like rates it, like backs up his rating using physical looks. I think it's deeper in that because in other videos when he's rating females, he asked about their lifestyle and stuff like that. And
How
I
much
feel
they
like,
make, how much they weigh, dress size.
exactly. So I feel like he could have went a little deeper on that, and on Nicki Minaj. But even her, like, I was gonna say, like, you speak highly of yourself, but also know that everybody is still constantly growing and bettering themselves.
Of course,
on their own journey. So I feel like she, once again, I don't know Nicki Minaj personally, but I do have respect for her because of not only the work she's put in the industry, but also her as a woman, humbling herself and not, saying, "Oh, I'm better than everybody."
She
Blah,
definitely
blah,
played
blah.
it smart. She was very intelligent how she decided to hop on Kevin Samuels live. I definitely give her that, because if I'm being 100% honest, she shocked me. I didn't think she was gonna say 7, but when I looked at it from a logical standpoint, it made sense. So it wasn't challenging to believe that she would rank herself a 7. It was just a little shocking because you hear this woman that's so boastful in her records and pretty much in every interview and everything like that. So, it definitely, I was definitely taken aback by her calling herself a 7 or rating herself as a 7. But using logics, it made sense, just like it made sense why Kevin Samuels gave her a 9. So let's get into it.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Wow.
But that's not what gets translated. Most of the time, people take my clips and cut it down to something that's gonna make a viral moment. It's gonna start a conversation. Take the good with the bad. Have you seen anything else that I do?
I saw one time when you checked this lady for, I guess it was a white lady or a Hispanic lady, and you was like, "Oh, you're not gonna come on this show and talk down on black women. That's what the fuck you're not gonna do."
Yeah.
And so again, that was a clip. I didn't see the context really, but
I get a rap of hating black.
Let's go.
And it's far from that. I mean, there are over 50 black women who report that they've gotten married as a result of watching my content in the last year.
Really?
It's on my Instagram. I actually had a young sister just post up saying, "Hey, as a result of you, I snatched the ring." I just actually posted a brother who was about to move to the Dominican Republic, and he found his wife in my Facebook group. Like 12 couples have gotten married in there. But that stuff doesn't get publicized. But when I'm talking about relationships, I'm talking about men and women, but because I'm black, I'm talking about us. And from time to time, I would bring stuff in, and then a lot of times sisters would say, well, men, when they get to a certain level, they only want white women, it is to that. So I let women from other races come in. I'm like, okay, well, can you learn anything from them? What would you teach them? And
here we go with the ass.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
I miss you, Bryce.
Hey, yo. Is that two producers?
I'm poppin', she knows your girl, yeah, she blow. I know she a problem, she gon' get so excited. I know that he not about it, that girl gon' leave your side. He not gon' hug you slide, they don't wanna come outside. I know that sometimes he get dangerous. He probably leave him on the pavement. I'm looking at your style, fuck up, be mad about it. Hey, like I need your body, just shut up and let me drive. Let me drive, it's saying that at night. You just tryna get inside, listen with the way. Your bitch get a slave, follow the way I pay. You might just get paid, you gon' feel my pain. Tryna drop the top, I get hella knots. That boy broken, I am not. Nigga, please delete that song, cause you know that shit'll flop. But that chopper off a sight, hit the bus and let them ops. Eat that little boy ass, I know he gon' tell the cops. Set up gang, nigga, yeah, we know the drop. Pass out with that flame, nigga, please do not get popped. She keep on giving talk, she do not give up. She just want me ace, they stylish. She not gon' give up, I know it. She just want my bugs, she gon' let me fuck. We don't get too fucked, we ain't got no trust. This ain't love, but this is lust. I'm poppin', she knows your girl, yeah, she blow.